All right, look, I got my list of shit, but look, we finna talk about the the two the two different modes, creative mode and survival mode. Now look, you ever played one of those games like Minecraft or something, or GTA, or just a game in general, and you got creative mode and you got survival mode, and in creative mode you got like infinity guns and shit like that, and you can build a whole lot of things and everything, and you got money to blow, and then you got survival mode where you're trying to do missions and shit just to get money, and it's always on the uh it's just you trying to get money, you trying to not go broke or probably not trying to die. But in creative mode, you can't die and things like that. Now look. So in creative, I'm finna explain survival mode first, and then I'm gonna explain creative mode. Now look, in survival mode, there's limited resources. It's too much seriousness. It's structured thinking. Everybody is structured to think and do certain things, and AKA is no thinking outside the box. Everything is just structured. And it's competition for a whole lot of resources and shit like that. And we can look at survival mode as the left brain, or the seen reality with these two eyes. We can look at it like that. Now we got now we got now I'm finna just keep explaining survival mode since I'm already on survival mode. I was finna do it separate, but I might as well just keep it going. Now look, in survival mode though, it's this is like the 3D world. I'm talking about this real life now. I'm talking about some of this real life now, but this real life now. So in survival mode, this is more like the 3D reality or the third dimension. This is like the ego, when you identifying with things in the flesh and shit, with the flesh and shit like that. This is the outside reality. And it's the this is the masculinity reality, if you get what I'm trying to say, because the masculinity is out in the physical, and the feminine is more in the inside, if you get what I'm saying. Now look, now that's basically survival mode. Is basically just people who just more left brain, more logical, and they think, and not creative and things like that. Now look, it's pretty self-explanatory, uh, but I'm just saying. Now look, creative. Now we got creative mode. Creative mode. Now look, in creative mode, you got infinite resources. It's fun. You got imagination, and you got out of the box thinking, and you thinking of new ways to do certain things, and you coming to get and everybody coming together to build something, and then just and everybody eating, everybody is infinity. And in creative mode is more of the right brain. It's your creative side, and it's the unseen world, but it's this unseen world is still a real world, because you got to think about it. The physical world is an illusion, but at the same time we're just playing into the illusion, aka the life experience, where this life is a experience. So you can't get lost into it, and shit like that. So you just know this. If I want you to remember anything, I want you to remember this: the right brain is creative, and the unseen realm. But the unseen realm, the things that's unseen that are in your mind, is still real. It's just not in the physical reality yet. So if you thinking about some shit, right, and you want something to come your way. Say for example, you thinking about when you finna get home, and you finna watch TV or some shit, and you finna just lay on the couch. Now you thinking about this, you probably thinking like, oh nah, I'm not doing anything special. What you doing is manifesting what you finna do in your future reality. and you manifesting every day, what on the smallest degree to the largest degree. So if you manifest, okay, I'm gonna get home, watch Netflix and things like that, and you in class or some shit, or you anywhere, or you at work and you thinking about that you manifesting that reality, so you can go into that reality. That's your creative reality. You see what I'm saying? Don't just think that you just thinking this and you just gonna do it. Nah, you manifesting that reality and you creating in your head, and you thinking about when you finna be watching TV and shit, and you finna be watching whatever the fuck you finna watch on TV, and you thinking about that, so you can and you create in that space. So it's gonna come down into the physical reality where you in that space and you actually there watching TV and shit. You see what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, now you see why I say, even though it's unseen, it's still a real realm. It's still a real reality. Just because you can't see it don't mean it ain't true. Now look, in the creative mode, it's the fifth dimension. This is the God consciousness, or you can say, and this is and you living from the heart and living from the soul. There's no ego identifying with the flesh and things like that. And it's within yourself. The creative mode is within yourself, and it's coming from your own thinking, and it's the right brain and shit like that. And hold on. And this like the last thing. So the creative reality deals with the feminine. So you have to be tapped into your feminine to be creative and shit like that. And you cause the masculinity, it helps with putting your creativity out into the world to express it. But your femininity, that's more of your internal, and when you thinking about shit like that, that's the feminine part. And the masculinity part is when you get done thinking and you be like, all right, I need to go put in this work or make this move. That's when you start making moves and shit like that. You start becoming masculine. You start to become AKA a man. But y'all motherfuckers ain't out here making no moves. Y'all motherfuckers out here, no offense, but y'all out here just being stagnant because y'all priorities are got messed up. Y'all should be focused on trying to impress other people you don't know, trying to get hoes and things like that, and things that in life that are not important, because those things in life are way lesser to the greater scheme of things. And when you focus on those things too much, you fuck your own life up. But anyway, that shit kind of deep. But anyway, you can make the unseen reality come into the seen reality, aka dreaming. What you think that's why it's called dreaming, because it's still a reality that's real. But when you start dreaming about this reality, you start putting your thoughts and emotions into it. You start whipping it up and creating that bit, so that bit can keep coming, and you gonna catch up with it. And then when you in this time frame and you start catching up with that, and then in this part, and you put all those emotions and thoughts and feelings towards what you want to happen, then that's when that shit start happening, and your dreams start coming into reality. So just know this: it's creative mode and the survival mode. And these two, both of these two, hold on, bro. It's creative mode and the survival mode, and both of these two are two modes you can tap in while you on Earth. These are it's an ability that you got, whether you know it or not. So you gotta tap into these two modes, like just like how you do in a video game, you do this shit in real life.